Ever wondered why stories written over a century ago can still hit harder than most modern blockbusters? What is it about sprawling mansions, hidden scandals, and unforgettable characters that keeps us turning pages in 2025? The answer lies in Victorian novels, works that are far from dusty relics. These are vibrant, complex worlds filled with scandal, romance, suspense, and deeply human struggles that continue to captivate us. Why Victorian novels still matter. At first glance, it's easy to think these books belong only in academic circles, long winded, overly descriptive, and locked away in the past. But dive in, and you'll find something extraordinary. Victorian authors weren't just writing stories, they were crafting entire universes. Their characters grapple with ambition, love, loss, justice, and morality in ways that feel just as relevant today as they did in the 19th century. These novels remain timeless because they do three things masterfully. 1. Build unforgettable characters. From fiercely independent women to morally complex heroes, these protagonists laid the groundwork for modern storytelling. Can you think of a contemporary character who might owe a debt to a Victorian predecessor? 2. Weave intricate plots, stories of downfall, redemption, and hidden struggles are layered with suspense and emotional depth. 3. Tackle universal themes, love, ambition, justice, and identity, issues we still wrestle with today, transcend time and culture. From page to screen and beyond, Victorian literature doesn't just live on in books. Its DNA can be traced across modern culture. Countless TV adaptations, films, and even graphic novels breathe new life into these stories, while contemporary authors continue to pay homage. If you've enjoyed a modern series rich in drama, moral complexity, or social critique, chances are it owes something to Dickens, Bronte, Eliot, or Hardy. Your Victorian reading journey, where to begin? The sheer number of Victorian novels can feel overwhelming, but starting with the right one makes all the difference. A few diverse entry points include: for drama and suspense, Wilkie Collins' The Woman in White; for romance and independence, Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre; for social critique and humanity, Charles Dickens' Great Expectations; for Gothic atmosphere and mystery, Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights. And you don't need to stick to the page. Explore film adaptations, creative retellings, or even fan fiction to see how these stories continue to evolve. The timeless appeal, Victorian novels endure not because they're old, but because they're timeless. They show us that human struggles, whether in the 1800s or today, are strikingly similar. They remind us of where modern storytelling comes from and why depth, complexity, and emotional truth never go out of style. So, are you ready to step into these sprawling, intricate worlds and experience a journey unlike any other? Share your favorite Victorian novel or a modern story you think was inspired by one in the comments. Let's continue this timeless conversation together.